guys, I'm on the way to an existing customer. This is a no heat call. I believe we came out here for the first time last year in the summer for an AC tune-up, and we converted this customer to an annual heat and AC agreement. Now guys, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The only thing I remember here, I don't think anything was done with the AC or with the heat. But yeah, this customer called yesterday. He said that he smelled the burning smell coming out the vents, and he just turned the furnace off. And how he was explaining it, I think that blow motor is probably either the blow motor or probably induced motor. But it sounds like a motor issue. He said he smells a bad electrical burning smell. But like I said, guys, the only thing I know is, like I said, we just came out there for a tune-up. I don't know anything else that was done. And I think he bought the house recently before calling us out there last spring. So we don't know the back history before he bought the house, but let's go take a look, guys. And if we got to do another motor, then so be it. Hopefully we get out there early, we can finish it early, you know? All right, guys, I'll see y'all when I get there. All right, guys, it wasn't much to see inside. Indeed, it was the blow motor locking up. And as soon as I got down there, I believe this is a Nordyne 90% gas furnace. As soon as I got down there, burners fired up. And within 30 seconds, when it was time for the blow motor to run, my squirrel cage was doing this. It was turning very, very slow. And I started smelling the burning smell. So, guys, this blow motor is finito. But look at this capacitor. Holy crap. This motor and capacitor has seen better days. I'll tell you that much. And guys, you want to know something that didn't open up? Which also, this is just my gripe. I don't get what the purpose of this is. I feel like this is redundant. A blower limit switch, guys. Besides the obvious heat exchanger limit switch, think about this. What's the purpose of a blower limit switch? Let me think about it. If the blower area gets too hot from the blow motor burning up, in this case, which it was actually smoking, and the customer smelled fumes coming out the vents, and luckily he turned it off, but the unit was still firing up. The burns are still firing up. So guys, think about it. I get the concept of it is to open up, well, to turn off your burns if the blow motor area gets too hot. But guys, if that happens, it's already too late. It's not really much you can do. So yeah, I'm not opposed to guys cutting these switches out, but in this case, since the wires are still intact, we'll reconnect it after we put the new motor in. But I believe this one is a 1/2 horsepower motor, and I think this is a 7.5 cap. But all right, I gotta get my penetrate oil, and let's do what we do here and get this motor out. I'll see y'all in a little bit. And I think it's time for me to upgrade and get a new pulley puller. Guys, usually when I don't use this puller for a while, and this is something you guys should always do as well. Hold on, let me zoom out here. You guys should always lubricate every single thread of this pulley puller before you guys do motors. Reason being, you'll be able to loosen and tighten all threads a lot easier without the risk of stripping or breaking the tool. So, but guys, I had this particular tool now for like at least a good 6 years. I think I had another one, but I lost it, but it's starting to rust inside. I tried to clean it the best way I could, but I definitely don't want to be in a situation where this is my only pulley puller and this thing breaks and now I'm screwed. So I always like having a good backup, brand new, out the pack. So I got to put that on my list. But all right, guys, let me get my Allen keys. Let me tighten this up and let's get this motor out. I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, I got everything tied in, and I'll bundle these up once I slide this new motor in the housing, make everything snug. And this is actually a 10 cap. I think with these rescues for 1/2 horsepower, it's 10 cap, and I think 1/3 through 1/6 has a 7.5 caps for the blower motor. But all right, guys, let me get my gloves. Let's go down the street and let's carry this motor into the basement And also, once I get this motor done, I gotta come back out here. I'm basically gonna do the AC maintenance. I'm gonna replace that air filter. And once I run the heat and test that, I'm gonna switch it to AC. I gotta put the filter in, and then I'm gonna have to go outside and check that, check the condenser. And this is our first time out here for the AC. He said, I spoke with the customer about this. He said the AC was working fine last summer, but I'm gonna open up the electrical component area outside, make sure everything outside is rocking and rolling. But all right, guys, so let's rock and roll. I'll see y'all in a little bit. 20 minutes later. I'm just wiping down this unit. You see this, guys? This is nothing more than just pollen and residue from leaves. But I just had the customer out here and I was just going over just ABC things as far as amp draw, refrigerant pressures, and the whole 9 yards. So, like I said, guys, I always say, most customers, they don't know the importance of maintenance until something breaks down. So that's why it's your job to make sure that before things break down, if you guys are out here selling maintenances and you're doing them, you should definitely put the customer around to educate them on what to expect, what's normal, what's not. So like I said, guys, it's not really much to it. It's just ABCs, guys. But all right, let me finish cleaning up here. Everything's rocking and rolling. I already tested the heat. Had this AC unit running now for like the past 10 minutes. I got a 20-degree split, and like I said, guys, out here it's the same thing. It's only about, what, 50, 55 degrees, so my splits are not going to be accurate like it would be like on a 75-degree day, but still it's enough for me to gauge if there's an issue or not. But all right, guys, I'm gonna rock out, and I gotta do the paperwork, and I gotta head to the next stop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.